What's going on, everybody? Just doing kind of an end of the month ramble here today. Gum chewing ramble. This will probably be my last video for the month. I might try to get one more up, but good chance it's my last for the month. I'm officially going to the apartment in Islip tomorrow, so that's exciting and also, a bit sad because I'm leaving the house. I mean, this won't be the last video filmed here because I do have to come back here in March. So for 10 to 12 days, my aunt's bringing stuff to Florida. She's driving down there, so gotta do that. I'm gonna miss it here, though. I've been here so long, and the town, but the town I can come back to. I will film videos when I come back. I need to kind of end the house type saga, or at least try to find a way to continue it. But I'll make a video here, so that will give me some time to think of that. Maybe one day I'll explain or try to, what role plays and stuff are part of that and what aren't. Shady stuff is, Fallout stuff is. I wanted to do the Fallout role play and I never got to it. I'll probably do that then too. That might be like kind of part of the end too. Shady stuff, the paranormal stuff, the detective stuff as well. Well, I guess some of the detective stuff, but it's gonna be hard though. Got to explore the new town I'll be in and stuff, and try to build, memories and stuff. I mean, I'm excited for sure, but it's gonna be kind of different. I did sleep there 5 days in early January before coming back here. It was nice, but it's just like I said. I mean, you're looking at a ton of time here, so there's just so much built up. I think once my aunt too is out of the house too, and you can't come back to it, that's when it'll kind of hit more so. Because I can come back to the town whenever, my friends are still here and stuff, so I will be back in the town. But I got a plan to keep getting videos up, obviously, and see all that goes down. But this will be the last one filmed here for at least maybe like a month and a half, 2 months. Gotta still throw some stuff out as well. Been doing that. I said it's gonna be different. It's gonna be difficult in some ways. So many memories here. Just basic stuff too. Like not even just like the growing up stuff, the obvious big stuff, but even the little things like enjoying so many games here and stuff, and just all types of little things like that. All the animals that have passed through here over the years. Cats specifically. And dogs we've had, since I've been here, we've probably had, like 6 dogs. A lot more cats. a lot more. At least 50. Well, yeah, maybe like 40, 50. Have passed through. It's gonna be weird, it's gonna be very weird for me. I think in my anxiety video when I filmed that one, I'll go more into detail about some of that stuff and whatnot. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. I was getting a little emotional last night, just walking around the house. It's it is what it is. But it's just if you're in place for so long, it's tough. It becomes harder the longer you're somewhere, I think. But I dig the apartment there. I really like it. My fiance did a great job, decorating it or setting it up. I was going out there and I was helping her. We were putting together furniture that we had gotten. I do like the vibe there. I've walked back from the train station there 4 times already. That's how I am because I don't drive. I end up knowing the towns that I'm in, more specifically just Massapequa, really, Massapequa Park, and even Seaford. I used to walk all the time. I admit I need to do it more. I used to take super long walks. I know so many parts of the town. I hope to do that there too. But plenty of videos. There'll be new scenery, right? Maybe the lighting will be better. Probably not. Yeah, you never know. Maybe it will be. I need to get a webcam. I think I said that in the prior video. She has a desktop, and I'm gonna pick up a webcam probably for it. Maybe get a decent webcam. Maybe that will help. I still have to use the laptop anyway. If I want to film in the bathroom or other rooms, I have to use the laptop. So it will still serve its purpose for now. I still got to get a few things. I haven't gotten around to it. I wanted to do while I was here. The pop filter, another thing to twist onto the tripod so I can use the phone to film the word searches and stuff. And I didn't need it for the gameplay because it was standing up straight. To do the word searches, I'd have to tilt it, and then the thing part, it would just tilt to the side, and the phone would pop out. So I'd like to do a gameplay of Odyssey. I'm like 45 hours into that game. I'll probably do a review of it whenever I beat it. I'm gonna easily probably pass 100 hours. I think I did 6 chapters or whatever they call it, episodes or something. But that game world is huge. I probably mentioned that before. That game world is just massive. It's crazy. I don't even have. Maybe I have half the map uncovered. I can go to these other places, but there's higher levels, enemies and stuff on other places I haven't been. But it's huge. There's like a lot of small islands there to go to. It's massive. There are missions everywhere. There are daily missions you can do that expire. There's just, the basic side missions and stuff. Synchronization points, shipwrecks and ruins underwater you can explore. It's huge. Obviously, multiple forts to try to take over and everything else. But yeah, Actually, I want to see. We got a 4K TV last weekend, so I want to see how it. Was that last weekend? Maybe it was 2 weekends ago. I want to see how that. Yeah, it was 2 weekends ago. I want to see how the games look on that because the Xbox One can do the 4K, and some of the games, most of them now support it. So maybe it will look a little bit better. Maybe not. It's one of those TVs too. I got to adjust to because I've seen them in the people have them where you probably know what I'm talking about. It looks like fake almost. It looks like it's filmed like the old soap operas were filmed. It's weird. You have to get used to it. It's like a specific look. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks like the soap operas the way they were filmed. So you kind of got to adjust to that, but that shouldn't take too long. And once viewing it a lot, when you see it from time to time, you're like, this looks too weird. Yeah, I still need to do like a Witcher type review. Two people, I think. One did and someone agreed. I want to see a kind of a review on this new Star Wars. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen The Last Jedi yet either, honestly. I could do a whole thing on Star Wars alone and how I've lost complete interest in that franchise. Like, I haven't seen Last Jedi. I read about it because that's what I do. I read the spoilers on Rise of Skywalker too. I know a lot of people couldn't stand this weird, disconnect. The reviewers loved it for their reasons, and the people, the fans hated it. And unfortunately, Solo got torpedoed. I think because of it. That was like the sacrificial lamb to everybody being pissed and saying, we're not doing this because Rise of Skywalker I think still went over $1 billion. So, but Solo I saw in the theater and it was cool. I liked it. It was kind of a throwback. It was nice to see that. I always like seeing the older stuff, the older looking vehicles. I enjoyed Force Awakens, even though it was pretty much just a New Hope. It's like the same exact beats. But it's kind of like, even with Marvel, I just started to lose interest. Like, I was kind of excited for The Mandalorian. My friend watched it, and then I was like, you know what, I don't care. And it's not that I'd hate it or like it. I don't know if I'd hate The Last Jedi or like The Last Jedi, and the same with Rise of Skywalker. I don't know. But I just don't care to see them. I am interested in them doing the newer ones that are going to take place in the past, because you can pretty much, except maybe Yoda popping up because he was super old, you can, all new characters, just get away from the Skywalkers and the other crap, But, maybe a Witcher one. Again, I kind of need to watch The Witcher again. I did do my thoughts on it, but maybe go a little more in depth. Or, even another show. Maybe something like even Tales from the Crypt or something. I'll think of something to do. Maybe one of the first videos I do there. Still got some requests to do. I mean, I have requests to do that I never did. Like I said, I miss some, I forget some. I just don't. I end up not doing. My problem is I tell everybody I'll do a request, and I shouldn't do that, because I've been getting a little better saying maybe, because it's like I'll be like, yeah, I could do it, and then I'm like, I just can't. I don't feel like I can do it justice, or I just or I end up forgetting about it, So, but I do have a few that I need to do still. So don't, like, if I ever, don't end up doing a request, don't take it personally, honestly, because I forget, like, I'm not even putting the names on the requests anymore, because sometimes I even forget who asked it. I'm not writing it down. But as long as you watch it, and then and then I'll be like, ah, yes, that's who asked for it. So as long as you asked for it, you'll know it's for you. But got some more of those I need to. I mean, the last Fallout, somebody wanted to see, like, the Raider Fallout, and that's the one I wanted to do, so I need to do that. And I had a good idea for it too, but I'm gonna have to do that in April. I had a good idea to tie it to the previous Fallout. Yeah, still making vids, playing games. I can't do another what I've been playing because I was playing the hell out of it. Like I said, for 45 hours into that game in like 3 weeks. I haven't played in a few days now, but they just added. It's funny, I was going to get it for Christmas. I ended up doing Valkyria Chronicles 4 instead, which I haven't even opened yet. But a Plague's Tale: Innocence, that was one of the games I wanted, and then boom, they added it to Game Pass. I was like, nice. So I'm going to start that up soon. I played a little bit of Outer Worlds on there, because they put that on there too. That was on there like when it came out, and it was pretty cool, but I just stopped playing it because I had Odyssey, and I just started playing that. So that's another one. Game Pass is great. That's one thing Microsoft got 100% right. Can't really knock them for Game Pass. So a lot of stuff to play on there still. The Resident Evil 3 remake comes out in April. I'm pumped for that. I may have to pick that up when it comes out. I was lucky enough to get 2 Resident Evil 2 remake for $20 used, a little under 20 with tax from GameFly. I think I'd mentioned that. For this one, I love that RE2 remake was so great. Like, for them to remake those older games from the PlayStation 1, and 2 was on the N64 as well. 2 and 3 specifically. I mean, Code Veronica could use it too. Maybe they could possibly do that one as well. But to have them with the updated controls where we can actually move and shoot and stuff, it adds so much to those older games, because they still have the older feel, which a lot of people prefer, myself included. Excluding 7, because 7's its own thing, and in my opinion, 7 is the creepiest of all the Resident Evils. Like, I never got like that. Always loved the atmosphere of the Resident Evils, but it never gave me the dread or real creepiness of like a Fatal Frame or a Silent Hill game. But 7 really hit a nerve with me that way, and it was great. But the old Resident Evils have that great atmosphere. The setting is great, and but it was always a pain because you couldn't move and shoot. And when you go back and play it, you're like, ugh. Obviously, I assume they're not remaking the original, because it was remade on the GameCube, and that game still holds up. I don't know why they redid it again and made it like this much better. That game still holds up. Um, I'm excited about that. I don't even know what else is coming out, honestly. Kind of out of the loop. I don't pay attention as much to the game stuff anymore. I used to watch Giant Bomb a lot. I still go back to him from time to time because I like the people on there. I think with that kind of stuff, you kind of have to connect personality-wise to enjoy. Like Jeff Gershman, that really is funny. Brad Shoemaker stuff. Vinny Caravella. They have some new people too I like. But I just like the fact that they, I like when they do, they did like a Garfield thing where he played one of the Garfield games. I just like stuff like that. I don't know, it's laid back and stuff. So, I remember watching, a few of them were back, all the way back in the GameSpot days when they were with GameSpot. I'm trying to think of when I first started watching that stuff on the internet. I remember going to GameStop's spot site. It was definitely was 2001 because I remember reading the review for Super Smash Bros. Melee on the Cube. It might have been a little bit before. It might have been like 2000, like the tail end of the N64 stuff. Right when PlayStation 2 was coming out. So it's been a while. Sometimes I just like doing that stuff. I don't follow reviews typically anyway, but I just like some people's opinions I just like to hear on game reviews. I like to look at user reviews too and just see, if it's really awful or not. At the end of the day, though, it's going to be up for you to decide unless the game is just universally panned by everyone, critics, users, whoever. When they're all in agreement, it probably isn't that great. But I'll play, I used to think like a 7, I'd be like, oh, just a 7, and I'm thinking like years later, I'm like, 7's good, like that's a good game. I remember playing games like, was it Singularity? It wasn't, Dark Void. I think it was Dark Void. He had a jetpack, I believe. Was it Dark Void? I can't remember. Singularity was another one I played, but these games that are, reviewed like high 6s or 7s, and you play them like, this is a pretty good game. Nice fun time, I think you end up missing out on games if you just try to go for those really known popular franchises or games that review well. You might miss out on a bunch of games that were like high 6s, 7s that are still solid games. They're just not incredible, but they're a nice playthrough, But yeah, try to make the video a little bit longer to soak in the house here. But move the rest of my stuff in there tomorrow. All the video game stuff I got to bring in there and stuff, and start putting that on drawers and stuff like that. Hook systems back up. And like I said, I'll be back, so it's not the official end, but it is, I guess. Like I said, I think I got an email. My anxiety video, I will, I think, touch on a little bit more of the feelings and vibes I get, specifically from the house and stuff. Yeah. It's going to be a good experience, though, I think, I'm excited for it. Build those memories and stuff. Gonna miss the animals too. I'm gonna miss the other cats as well. I've been around some of these cats for a while. I mean, Luna, we've only had a year. Tasha, we've had her since 2008, February 08. Same thing with her brother Boris, 08. So I mean, that's 11 years, almost 12. Actually, it's 12. It's gonna be just about 12 because we got him in February. JD or Biggs, Fat Boy, we've had since August 05. He was like this big. He was like 3 weeks old or something. So he's 14. And then Scarlet Savannah and Bella, we got in 14. All in October of 14, I believe. So I'm gonna miss them all, though, but obviously they're staying, they're going to Florida, so they're staying in, where they should be, with the family. So, no big thing there. I hope they get down there safe and handle themselves well, because it's a long ride. But yeah, I think I'll end this now, I guess, and, be back with another video soon. Maybe, it might be Monday. If I don't get up something, maybe Friday. It'll probably be Monday. Because I think I have a pretty busy weekend. Maybe not, though. Maybe I can pop something up Sunday. I don't know. We shall see. It's a new era for video games. A new era for videos. The next chapter in my videos. New scenery coming soon. New and improved, but it won't be. It'll be the same shit lighting this laptop produces, because it sucks in like everything of light. But I do have that improved sound, at least from the Blue Yeti. But yeah, thanks for checking us out, and have a good day.